Hey, you beautiful people out there. My name's John, and I'm going to talk to you today about something that everyone kind of asks me about on a daily basis, and something I feel the need and feel the want to share with the rest of the world and the YouTube community. It's something that I've had to deal with and kind of talk to people about since I was a lot younger. Something that I've just finally kind of started to wonder myself about. Something that a lot of people are curious about for good reason, because there's a lot of mystery surrounding the topic, a lot of identity crises between two cultures type of thing. But the topic I'm going to be talking about today is adoption, and what my feelings are being an adopted Korean, adopted at a very young age from South Korea, coming to live with two Caucasian people, now that are my parents, and my experiences growing up in a different household than I would have been in Korea or wherever I would have ended up. So, a little bit of background about me. I am 21 years old. I go to the University of Denver in Colorado, and I'm about to be a senior here. I was adopted at the age of 2 months old, and I don't remember anything. This was before 9/11, so and way before 9/11. So my parents picked me up from the gate at the airport from the pilot themselves when I came over. I got adopted through an agency called Holt. There's a lot of controversy surrounding that agency, but I have nothing bad to say about them. They gave me the home I'm in today, so honestly, this isn't going to be advocating or going against that particular agency that I went through, but my experiences have been great. So I kind of want to keep all that negativity out of the comment section to do with the Holt Adoption Agency, because I don't really have a stance as of now. So let's kind of chill on that. The first thing I want to talk about is kind of growing up in a white family, dealing with being different from the rest of the kids at my schools, growing up not having parents that look like me, stuff like that. So I was a very easygoing child. My mom said everyone called me the mayor. I used to be really friendly. I used to be really outgoing. I still am. I used to wave at everyone. I used to say hi to everyone. So honestly, I never really cared what anyone thought about me. I never really second guessed myself or asked myself why my parents don't look like me, or why all the other kids had parents that miraculously looked like them, but I didn't. I just kind of said, oh, these are my parents, and whatever. No, I know a lot of other kids might kind of have be self-conscious about that, and a lot of kids growing up were self-conscious about that. I did know another adopted kid, and he was very self-conscious about him not looking like his parents. But to be honest, I didn't really care, nor did I pay much attention to it growing up. Everyone did always kind of chastise me. This was in elementary school, mind you, when they did find out that I was adopted and my parents weren't really my biological parents. They would kind of give me the whole, your parents must not have loved you if they gave you up to whatever. And to me, I didn't really care. To be honest, I know better. I know my biological parents love me, and no matter where they are, no matter what they're doing, they always have me in their heart. And this is something that I think is very crucial to being adopted. The fact that you will never be forgotten by your biological parents. They raised you for that period of time, whether it be a month, 2 months, a week. They went through the birthing process. They are your biological parents. They will not forget about you in any means. Now, another thing that I got a lot was, do you want to find your parents? Do you want to spend the time, look for your parents, reconnect with them? And that's honestly something I'm considering in the next few years. Maybe go through the adoption agency, try to find at least my foster parents, because I was in the foster system for a month. So maybe find my foster parents first, and because I know that that part of the adoption is open, but I have to figure out if my biological parents even want to meet me or would want to meet me someday, and I would have to have a translator with me and all that kind of stuff. So honestly, that's to be determined yet, but I really want to go to Korea. I haven't been to Korea. I've been to Japan, but never Korea, so I feel the need to go kind of learn about my culture and learn where I came from. So the next issue that I want to touch on a little bit is the fact that is my personality something that I that would not change if I grew up in a Korean household, or if I would be completely 180-degree flip of what I am now. And that's kind of one of the things that I was struggling with for the longest time. If I was actually who I was and who I wanted to be, and if I would be some different person if I grew up with my biological parents. And more recently, I've kind of come to terms with it and kind of said, well, I'm pretty sure my base personality, my base mind, my basic soul would all be the same. I would be me. I would be who I am now. But kind of take in the culture into your personality. So there are definitely cultural differences that go along with being American versus being Korean. So I'm pretty sure that parts of my personality might change. I might be more reserved. I might be more studious, just by the way I grew up, by the way my parents raised me. Because yes, it's nature versus nurture, right? Like, I grew up with my American parents or my Caucasian parents, so therefore a lot of their traits kind of latched onto me. Like, I have my dad's values, I have my dad's work ethic, I have my mom's loud personality. Like, those are kind of things that you pick up from your parents. And but honestly, I don't think too much about it. I kind of contemplate sometimes about whether I would be the same or different, but kind of came to the conclusion I would be the same, but just with different cultural aspects to me. Like, I might be more cultural, like more Korean in some ways. Over the years, I've realized that I'm extremely lucky to have found my adoptive parents. Like, I don't think everyone realizes the reason why a lot of people get given up for adoption is the fact that their parents don't have the means to take care of them. They think that they would have a better life if they were with another family that could provide that life for them. And this is something that I learned over the years. I am extremely lucky to have the parents that I have. My parents are the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. My dad is honestly the best role model dad I've ever like, if there was like this like role model figure, he would be the biggest role model to me. And that's saying something. And my mom, she's a strong, amazing woman, and she's like, it's just insane, like, to think that my parents, my biological parents, were selfless enough to give me up to a family they don't even know, and to put their faith in someone they don't even know. That's amazing to me. And honestly, that's why I kind of came to terms with the whole adoption thing, and I'm actually happy that I am here, living here today, because I wouldn't have the chances and the opportunities, and I'm pretty sure I might be starving or something, because my parents were like 16 when they had me. So honestly, I am mind blown that my biological parents were that selfless to give me. And I realized maybe everyone's experience isn't the same. Maybe you got placed in a foster care home that wasn't great, or placed in a home where your adoptive parents, I don't know. I don't even know, because your adoptive parents are spending the money to adopt you. So I'm gonna guess that they did it out of the goodness of their heart, and that they love you, not because of alternate reasons, you know. So I know my parents, my mom couldn't have kids, so she wanted to do something nice and give an opportunity for two young kids. I have a younger sister, she's also adopted, but two young kids the opportunity to achieve something great. And I want this to be the takeaway. If you came from somewhere that's bad, it matters where you came from to an extent, but it matters where you're going. And it matters that if you are in a great adoptive parent's home, that with parents that love you for who you are, take it and run. Don't look back. Like, I spent so much time thinking, oh, my parents must have not loved me, or they got rid of me, or I wish I knew why. I spent so much time contemplating about that it made me depressed, and it made me think the worst out of everyone. But if you think positive and you think, oh, like, I'm in a better place now, I'm where I should have been, it's all fate, it's how it should be, And I have all of these great opportunities placed in front of me that I wouldn't have otherwise. I'm not saying everyone's the same as me, I'm just saying these are my experiences that I would not have had the opportunity probably to be sitting here in front of you and YouTube talking. I wouldn't have the opportunity to go and explore my options in terms of hobbies like photography, for cars, for guitar. I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it weren't for my parents making that selfless decision to give me to a family that could possibly take care of me. So if anyone has any questions, or if anyone wants to talk to me about adoption, just shoot me an email. I'll put my email in the description so you guys can contact me, because I really want to hear your stories. I want to hear your experiences with adoption, and no matter if they're positive or negative, I want to hear them, because I'm only one person. I want to hear your stories as well. So I really hope this video has cleared up some of the things about adoption. Especially for me, it's helped me talk through things and work through things myself. So I hope this has done the same for some of you and gotten some of you adoptees thinking. And maybe if any of you are in the Bay Area or in Denver or the surrounding areas, we can all meet up and we can have, if you're over 21, beers. If you're under 21, we can go get Coke. Up to you. But I'd love to hear your stories, so please leave a comment, shoot me an email, do what you need to do. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.